Hi, Leo. Welcome back to my channel. Tis I, the one and only Archer with Archer Astrology. How are ya? Leo, it's time to do your March 2023 bonus love reading for you and the one on your mind. Thank you very much for clicking on this video and coming and hanging out with me for the next 20 minutes or so as I inhabit this vessel and bring you your highest and greatest goods messages for right now. Yep, this is what we're going to talk about for a second because your 8th house is being affected during this new moon in Aries, Leo. This right now, with Pluto entering Aquarius for the first time in 243 years, we got to get deep. We got to get Michael Newton deep. We got to go back to 1780. So we have to think back to your lifetime back in 1780. What were you doing? Were you helping found this brand new little country? Were you a little squirrel up in a tree? What were you doing a couple lifetimes ago? So we're going to get deep for your bonus reading. And then also throw a little bonus for you. We're going to use Penumbra here to see what manifestations you're setting underneath the new moon in Aries coming up like right now, while the sun transitioned into Aries like right now. So we're going to use the Tot deck here to get your energy. This deck is going to be you just hanging out here with me, watching the reading, being like, oh, Archer, this is awesome. Okay, that's what we're going to do. And then the Penumbra deck's going to let me know what you're manifesting. And then the Titanic deck will let me know what is going on, all right? So we're just going to go Eminem, Detroit style 313 reading here, Eminem Archer in the house, and just, whatever comes out. And especially in your case, moon card, especially in your case, I have to do such because the 8th house, this is affecting like your taxes, your money. This is your mind on your money and your money on your mind. So I have to kind of open the floor a little bit here. Was it the Chariot? Hold on, stop. Yeah, it was the Chariot and the moon. Yeah, there's a Cancer Pisces conundrum for you right there. Which card's which? Cancer's the Chariot. Always the Chariot. It's the car. Chicks dig the car. Okay? So, anyways, this is going to be you. Okay? And you're going to hang out and watch. And Titanic's going to let us know what's going on. But anyways, 8th house. I've got to focus on money because your taxes, your money. Maybe you're thinking about getting a loan or a mortgage and it's affecting yours and your person's relationships. Money is one of the biggest things couples fight about, right? So it's really possible. And with Mercury also affecting your 8th house, you currently have a backup in your 8th house. You might need to check into that. It's kind of getting to be like the runway on Christmas Eve at an airport. So a lot of planes on the tarmac here we got to check into. So Mercury's hanging out over there. So now you're being more the negotiator, more the salesman. Kind of by hook or by crook, Leo's going to get to the end of this book. So you are talking and doing what you need to do. Maybe you are actually focusing on money matters or getting a mortgage or just stressing about your taxes. That's why there's accountants. But yeah, so you've got a lot of stuff going on. I'm an accountant. And with Saturn into Pisces, that's the first time that's happened in about 30 years. So you got to think back about 30 years ago and think of what was going on right around the housing crunch and the bubble burst of 2008. What were you going through? Did it involve a Pisces or an Aries? Unsure. We'll find out. Boom, boom stick. Okay. That's a happy boom, boom stick. Don't need to know. Don't want to know. All right. So let's see what you are for March 2023, and then we will get into the Titanic deck. Okay. And remember, Pluto is entering into Aquarius. So back in this lifetime, it's affecting your opposing signs. So if you want to have a little fun, Leo, go hop on which sign are we going for? Aquarius. Go hop on an Aquarius reading. I don't know where my brain was going with that thought. We'll figure it out. And try to listen to the reading and then do it all opposite. If they're like, whoa, Aquarius, you got a lot of money coming in your way, spin flip the opposite of that and be like, who am I giving a lot of money to? Something like that. You know what I mean? Just have some fun with it if you get bored later on. Okay? All right, so let's see what you are, Leo, for March of 2023 as you hang out with me. And don't worry, Leo, you're protected. You saw that Chariot earlier. You're protected. Yeah, crowbar to the T-tops, Knight of Cups energy. The Knight of Cups approaches on a freaking Chariot, and he comes in with a crab in his cup. So you are in a hot pursuit of judgment with Libra energy and a choice for love, Aries, and Gemini energy. Okay, I dig it. So you have a fair and balanced and just love offer up in your noggin that you are debating about making the choice to go for. And that is like a major arcana. So, okay, so you and this person got something big, hot, and heavy. We're not talking 2 of Cups. We're talking straight up Lover's card to a 2 of Wands. Stuck in a fork in a road, taking way too long to come to a peaceful decision with that Queen of Cups energy to the Prince of Cups. Well, heavy Cancer influence on here too. So there's a whole lot of loving coming your way or on your mind right now. Could be a Cancer Leo cusper, or just at some point in everybody's life, they have dealt with a Cancer. Hi, I'm Archer. Okay, so you are the Knight of Cups. You're going to hang out over here. Your manifestations are going to hang out over here. And now let's go for it. Let's grab 9 cards and see whatever comes out right now for our 8th house baby Leos this March of 2023. Here we go, Titanic. I have studied the Titanic for nearly 30 years now, since my 3rd grade teacher made us watch a thing on, remember those TV sets that were hooked to VCRs that they rolled in on carts, and then you got to have a movie day and you knew you didn't have to have homework, and it was awesome? My 3rd grade teacher picked the Titanic. So here I am with this deck. Yeah, Temperance Death card. Could be a Scorpio Sag cusper you're thinking about or dealing with. Let's find out, shall we? We shall. Okay, here we go, Leo. 2 more shuffles for Leo, because I'm like ready to roll. I'm ready to roar. I'm embracing my Leo Venus. Easy, but I do like my hair today. All right, let's go. Here we go. Leo, Leo, Leo. Let's do it to it. Here we go. Ooh, no holes barred. Emperor energy at the bottom of the deck. Transmitting, not receiving. Told you, opposite of the Empress. Watch out. Watch them spin flip reversals from Aqua, your opposing sign. What are we up against? Emperor energy at the bottom of the deck. You are not stuttering. You are speaking into that speaker box and placing your order quite clearly, and heaven help it if there's tomatoes on your sandwich. All right, let's go. 10 swords. Yep, you are over this 7 of swords situation to the 5 of cups. Okay, so you are walking away from something and making a decision even though you don't really want to. What are you doing against your will, Leo? 10 of swords to a 5 of swords to a 5 of cups. Is that 5? 7, sorry. 7 of swords. Somebody's up in their feels but trying to keep it real. What's on your mind north of the eyebrows up there, Leo? So you're at a point of, like, if with this focusing on your 8th house and this 4 of cups hanging out here, this is like you've tried every option you've got. And you are really kind of in the danger zone about this. I'm hearing Kenny Loggins show up. And you are just taking a time out and focusing on what you need to do. Now, in this case, this could be money and career. Maybe you've applied for a mortgage and got turned down, or you applied for an apartment and they said you didn't make enough money to match the rent, or something like that, where it seems like it is just taking way too long to manifest in what you want. And since we've got a lot of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius right out of the gate with this 10 swords, with this 5 swords, what that's telling me right there is you are definitely in your head about this and almost feeling like it's not meant to be, it's not supposed to be. In sword energy, Gemini, Libras, and Aquariuses do understand you can flip spin to anything. Once you're up there in your head 7 of swords style, then the entire brain is yours to just worry about whatever you like, right? So you're like, well, okay, I tried this apartment community, or I've tried to get this mortgage, and my person and I've been going, and then we go home and we fight, and we're yelling about money, and then we wind up sleeping in separate rooms, or one of us is on the couch, and it's a freaking disaster. But then if you're actually here going, Archer, I wanted a love reading. Why are we doing this? Then spin flip your love energy, okay? Because what that would mean is that you guys are up in a fight about a situation, possibly not talking or communicating about something because you had a plan. You had either a business plan or a romantic plan or a relationship plan that one of you guys derailed on, fell off, and you're sitting there looking at your person being like, I thought we tried everything. Why did it go this way? And you're wanting to manifest in something better. 4 of Cups, Cancerian energy, to Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy, which gets you to a point where you're like, what the frick else can go wrong? We're fighting about money. We're fighting about the kids. We're fighting about what we want for dinner. And we're sitting there being like, F you, I want out of this, but what are we having for dinner? Is chicken okay? Yeah, chicken's fine. Okay, I love you. Love you too. It's that kind of thing where you're like, why do we even have to do it this way? I mean, literally, this guy here, would you imagine rounding a corner down in a 3rd-class corridor on the Titanic while the ship is sinking, and on top of it, there's a dude laying there with 10 swords, blunt force trauma right into his back and his spine? You know, be like, wow, on top of everything else, this dude's got 10 swords in his back. Well, more space in a lifeboat, though. With that 7 of swords, that's literally what you're sitting there going, oh my God, everything else that's going on, and one more thing has to go wrong. I have tried every option I've got. I have tried to be nice. I have tried to be friendly. And it gets to the point that you've made so many offers that you can't keep track of the offers. Like, let's say you're trying to get a house and a real estate agent calls back and says, you know, okay, your offer's been accepted. And it's like, I don't even remember making that offer. Or your person's like, hey, remember that time that we were supposed to get dinner or something, and then like you didn't even text me, you didn't even tell me you're late, and you're like, I don't even remember that happening. When did that go on? I don't remember us having dinner plans. This could be you or your person. The energies can be spin flipped. So it's literally like you or your person being like, we tried freaking everything to get to this point. And with your Mercury, your negotiating abilities also in the 8th house, backing up like a toilet. Honestly, let's just go with that. You are being a salesman, and sometimes if you think about a salesman or a real estate agent or something, they don't always remember everything they say. So maybe your person is sitting there going, I honestly don't remember offering to take you to dinner. What are you talking about? And you're like, I was already dressed and waiting by the door. I don't normally wear heels. I was ready for you. And if it's a guy, you're like, I shaved. I put a tie on. And your person's like, I'm cool. What are you talking about? And you're like, you know damn well what I'm talking about. 10 of Swords. Okay. So yeah, because you're an Emperor. So you are transmitting, not receiving. Empresses are doing the receiving side of things, which is actually where your fixed energy does indeed lie. Did I not mention with Pluto entering Aquarius that you might want to try spin flipping it? Have you listened to a tarot reading reversed? Death card. Told you, as we're talking about Pluto, Scorpio shows up. And this is going to make you feel a little awkward, Leo, because Pluto is currently having an identity crisis because NASA can't decide if it's a planet or not. And that explains the Death card here with the Grim Reaper literally watching the Titanic go past the iceberg, and it almost looks like he's enjoying it. Like, yeah, I did that. Right, let's go, Brandon. Okay, yeah. All right, so anyways, because NASA's like, oh, congratulations, Pluto, you're a planet. Yay! No, I changed my mind, you're not a planet. And they're like, oh, Death card. Okay, you can be a planet again. Yay, rebirth. That's really what Scorpio's going through. Maybe a little indecisive, lost in direction is kind of how you're feeling. Yeah, 2 of coins. And an unbalanced 2 of coins because you guys are right now feeling like this is Jay Bruce Ismay sitting in a lifeboat after the Titanic went under. Sitting there going, oh God, should I have really done this? Right? Would I have been better on the ship? I don't know what's going to happen, but it's probably not going to be good. The poor man was vilified in the tabloids and the papers and the press, everything afterwards. He was the Titanic scapegoat. Maybe that's making you feel like the scapegoat of the situation. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, look at this. You and your person were working really nice to work on this. This is actually, with that window, this is the first class smoking lounge. So the woodworkers are working on building it. And this is the measure twice, cut once card. And y'all didn't measure that piece of wood paneling, and it took these people like 3 days to do that because it was all by hand. There was no power tools. They laid it up there, and they were like, oh, man, Vince, that was 3 inches. And it's like, I swore that was just a big 2.5 inches. And you're like, measure twice, cut once right there. 3 of Pentacles, you're trying to figure out the right way to proceed and the right thing to do. And so are they, so they can come in together with you with the moon. This is Pisces, but of course it's also Cancer. You know how that worked out. When the water signs got up there to Spirit, the Spirit's like, okay, guys, here we have the moon, here we have the Death card, and here we have the Chariot. Cardinal signs first, and Cancer walked up and said, I'll take the car. We already know what's up with the moon. I don't want that card. I'll take the car. And they got in the car and they freaking booked it full throttle, right? And they're like, okay, Scorpio, you're next. Come on up. And they're like, well, wait, I want what Cancer took. I want a car too. I want what Cancer's got. Fine, let's take the Death card. We'll try this one again next time. Up with reset. And they just stormed out, right, in a fit. Okay, and then they looked over Pisces, and Pisces is like, whatever, it'll last anyways. I'll just take the freaking moon card. Moon card could be dealing with a Pisces or just showing what you're going to be manifesting underneath this new moon and showing that the new moon in Aries, that fiery passion, is something that's going to start making you feel better because fire signs feel comfortable in other fire signs placements. So the sun and the moon going out of Pisces energy and into Aries energy is going to help you out. Fire signs don't totally dig water signs. It's a little awkwardness. You got steamed heat, right? However, it's also good stuff because all that fire and water is what made the boilers produce steam, which propelled the Titanic across the ocean to the iceberg scene. Anyways, so yeah, underneath this moon, you are dreaming, you're thinking more, you're trying to reflect. Your dreams don't let you sleep. They're giving you karmically attraction, and what you deserve is being dished out. That's what happens. It's when Saturn goes into Pisces, that's karma getting dished out. If you've done it good, you're getting good. If you've done it bad, you're getting bad. And that's where you're at, 4 of Pentacles. And you're like, I'm not sure, Archer. I am not sure if I'm getting the good or the bad yet. So I'm just going to build a big old fort around everything and protect it right there. Because here, this lady, she could be out on the promenade deck enjoying the sun. It's only April 13th. The ship hasn't even entered the colder waters yet. Nobody knows what's coming yet. But instead, she's just going to hang out in her room. If you're going somewhere, why would you just hang out in the hotel room? Wouldn't you want to go out and see the sights? Nope, she's just sitting there polishing her pennies. And that might be what you're doing right now, where you're just like, Archer, I'm not sure what's coming, if they're coming back or not, or what's going to come my way. So I'm just waiting. This is the time where you get to reflect on your dreams. And if you don't take action and responsibility for it, that's when spirit steps in and they will do it. Huge life changes in your commitment, your relationships that lead to new beginnings. And I'm pulling that on this heavy water energy here. Scorpio and Pisces are here. And of course, Cancer's hanging out in the background. So let's see what we got there. King of Wands. Told you you're more comfy in the fire energy, and that's you. That's you with this King of Wands. That is the smooth-talking millionaire playboy who knew what to do about himself. That is Ben Guggenheim right there. This man, while the entire rest of the ship was freaking out, put on a tuxedo, made his valet put on a tuxedo, and was last seen near the grand staircase before the dome imploded from water pressure, saying, "We have dressed in our best and are prepared to go down as gentlemen." Meanwhile, if you look in the movie, the valet's next to him looks like, "I didn't make this choice. I don't know what the frick. I didn't sign up for this. I just work here, man." You know, it's kind of like a not my circus, not my monkeys. King of Wands gets his way, and that's the passion that's driving you forward on this. Almost literally like Three of Pentacles. It's like he's sitting there looking at these guys. Hold on, I want to put it this way to put it in the right perspective. There we go. It's like you're looking onto your person right there, being like, you didn't measure and cut once, and it's just enough to like put your person in check. So your person comes in being like, "I'm so sorry I didn't measure properly. Could we try that again?" I ran to Home Depot real quick, and Home Depot is not sponsoring me, wish they would. And I got a new piece of wood. I stayed up late at night and I redid the wood so it matches the other piece, and I measured it and I cut it and it fits. Can we go put it back together? King of Wands style. It's like a little offer coming your way. And it's not a page energy, it's a king. And when a king makes an offer, it's like, come and knock on my door, sit at my table there. With that Emperor to the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords. You're almost to completion, but you need to get some rest, Leo. You're kind of tired, Five of Cups, worrying about this thing. Maybe you guys are fighting about something about the rent or whatnot, or about money situations, whatever. Especially it's tax season, man. Who likes doing taxes? Dude, and the Titanic sank on April 15th, and tax day is April 15th. They always say there's a reason for everything, right? JP Morgan, what'd you do it? Oh, no, I don't know. Anyways, Five of Cups. Okay, so see, right now with the Saturn into the 8th as well, that's the 747 wanting to land on that runway. That's already backed up, and they're like, screw it, we're a big plane, we're coming in. Look at this Five of Cups. This guy looks like he missed the boat, and he's sad about it as the Titanic sails off into history. And it's like, don't worry, man. In about 3 days, you're going to read the newspaper, and you're going to be really happy that you missed that boat when you're like, oh my God, I was on that ship. And then I see you holding on to something, because the next thing I thought of was this man sitting there reading that newspaper going, oh my God, I was supposed to be on that boat. And then taking the ticket that he still had because he missed the boat and putting it away for safekeeping. There's something you cherish that you're holding on to. King of Pentacles, yeah, to an Ace of Swords. There's that one message, there's one little thing you're holding on to that you're not quite ready to do, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, something is right under the skin here, getting ready to come to the surface. Hi, Mr. Emperor Leo. I'm the sun. I'm the focus of the universe. I know. I appreciate you for it. Let's get one quickie on this for you and grab, one quickie and then grab what you're manifesting. One quick card, Three of Swords. Cancer got this in their monthly as their overall energy. You could be thinking about a Cancer or focusing on a Cancer Leo cusp position. But your Three of Swords, you are really in a 3D energy between you and your person. There was a fight that really kind of shut this thing down for a minute. I don't see a person. I don't see a third party being affecting this. I simply see a lot of energy, a lot of lost in thought, afraid of commitments, afraid if I reach out, they'll be upset, afraid we can't rebuild what we had. I'm worried. I don't know. I'm confused. That's literally sorrow. That's what I'm seeing on that one. So I'm sorry, Leo. Whoa, the Empress is over here. That's cool. All right, so, and the Emperor is over here. So, okay, so there is a divine royalty between you guys. You guys are some zodiac royalty. This is a soulmate connection, and you guys take turns. I can't take that much. Wheel of Fortune, Devil, Nine of Swords, Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius to the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Sorry, we can't do that. False start, Leo. You always do that to me. All right, let's see where we're going with this. Here we go. All right, what is Leo manifesting underneath the new moon in Aries? What is Leo manifesting under the new moon in Aries? Here we go, Leo. What are you manifesting under the new moon in Aries? I appreciate and love you, Leo. You guys are the best. There's the other water sign. You guys are manifesting in a Cancer with the Chariot. Foot on the gas. No, I'm going to crash. Always on the go. Can't say no. You are like, by hook or by crook, I'll be the last in this book and going to get what you want. Told you, you're focusing on house, fourth house, family. It's the year of the Chariot, etc., and so forth. your home, your stability is what is propelling you. And I could see a distance between you guys, or just a distance in like almost lucid dreaming or astral projecting to get to your manifestation, something like that. So yeah, right there, I see an influence on your seventh house, taking those responsibilities. You know, it's like they say, if you don't pay the rent, you go into evictions. It happens. It always happens. So yeah, your hanged man, there's Pisces, to the Ace of Wands, Cancer, Pisces, boom, boom stick, to Eight of Wands, communication. I feel like Sagittarius energy right there, and the Three of Pentacles was showing. So let's see. Knight of Wands, you smooth talking devil, you. It's a nice shade of lipstick. You might be trying to look a little bit, feel a little better. So you're manifesting health, manifesting a passion for your health and feeling good. Five of Cups, Scorpio energy. You're manifesting some happiness because you're feeling down and bummed out like it's not going to happen. You're trying to be wise. And with those 8 houses, I see you focusing on your money and depressed about it, or bummed out or worried about it. What if my manifestations don't come through? What if it doesn't happen there? So yeah, I could see a little bit of worry, a little bit of that scorpionic energy. To the Seven of Swords, what like literally let us off with this. There's your Seven of Swords in the reading, and it's what you're manifesting. But however, much like Aquarius, your opposing sign is here. I'm gonna explain it to you. Here's how you look at something in reverse. You had your Seven of Wands here. Now we're going to go with your opposing sign on the other side. This Seven of Swords, look at this. Look how calm she is. She's actually like sleeping with the swords. She's embracing her anxieties. She's embracing her feelings, accepting them, and allowing herself to ride through them, and willing to take a chance with that. You notice? And there's that one sword over there off to the side. That one sword she's not touching, but she knows it's there. There's one sword that makes you feel safe and comfortable, that you're not scared about. See? That's an Aquarius reading. Only Aquarius, an air sign who understands swords, would be like, oh, the Seven of Swords, that's so cute. Look how she's sleeping. Oh, you're letting your dreams take hold and focus for you. You're getting to a point of a completion, and you're manifesting healthy, wealthy, and wise. Being able to embrace the thoughts, not let the thoughts embrace you. Being able to embrace the monies and focus and not be depressed when you have those lows, much like a stock market, where you understand you have to ride the lows out with the highs, or a real estate market like 2008, or what we're heading for next. And your health, wanting to feel good, feel strong, look good, smooth talking, be confident to use your words and just be like, hey, what's up, yo, and not feel nervous or intimidated. That's what your Three of Swords is. You're in your feels about getting that. So you're manifesting under this new moon in Aries, healthy, wealthy, and wise. So get that bread, Leo, because you got this. Whew, love it. Leo, I go live every Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We do an all signs from Aries to Pisces. Plus, I throw in 2 bonuses, and we check in on the soulmate and the twin flame cycle. Come check it out. Hang here. Subscribe, share, set that bell to notifications so you will know when me, J-Dub, and the Mod Squad go live. And speaking of me, J-Dub, and the Mod Squad going live, April 1st and April 2nd, it's only like 2 weeks away. I and the mods will be in Hamburg, New York, right by Buffalo, at Flicker Gifts, Crystals, and Inspirations. It's a bomb, awesome metaphysical store that's having a big open house, and I will be their guest for my first meet and greet. Come and hang out with me and the mods, and we're giving away tarot decks during the live all signs, which is going to be done like the Hey Jude music video with everybody around there. J-Dub's got a clock. I got her a clock. Looks just like the clock emoji to keep me in check when I start having verbal puke. And oh man, we're going to do everything. Personal readings. Book it with me by going over to my community post here and following the QR code right underneath my picture. And you can set up your time with me Saturday and Sunday, April 1st and April 2nd. We have a lot of stuff planned. J-Dub and I have got a laundry list of shit we're going to do. Everybody's going to be there. Come and hang it up. Check the comments. Anna from Anastasia's Tarot will be leaving the comment section down below with all the links to follow to do everything you need to do to book a reading with me, or just simply get the directions for your GPS. Yeah, Chariot. And come and hang out with me, Hangman, if you choose. Whatever you want. Do what you want to do. Because, yeah, Spirit doesn't know what decision you're going to make. Oh, no, they don't already know. All right. I love you very much, Leo. You know that. Until next time, make it a great one. And I'll see you around. Until then, peace out. Yeah, Chariot.